Hello Energy. Today is the 21st of September 2018. First things first. Best people. Let go of those who bring you down and surround yourself with those who bring out the best in you. I really find that very touching to do this quote, and at the same time, I will get back to this quote later on. So, how was my day yesterday? I had an intimate time in the morning because I really wanted to change things, and by changing my behavior, also have a different outcome, trying to want more. And I did have difficulties with that approach yesterday. I also I later on realized that I was missing my driver's license because one of my intentions was to get myself an international driver's license, and I didn't find my normal one, and I was looking for it, and I already have a lot of things going on that I'm trying to take care of, and I guess that's something many people share about themselves. And for me, what I can share here is that it's out of the ordinary, and and I wanted to get support, and that's also where I called Corinna, and I realized that the way that I'm interacting with her, I'm not getting the support that I do want, and that was a hard lesson for me to see in that case. So that's what I then would call a disconnect here. And so I later on went into taking care of my space, things that are within my control right now, to get myself ready and in a better state for what I'm actually trying to accomplish, and for how I want to impact with my life in a meaningful way. And so I went into cleaning up my inboxes, and I did this with game music, which was for me a big state change, and I really felt hyper pumped by the game music by listening to it. And I really like computer games music, the game music, and also like a lot of that. But there's some special ones that and it's not just for the music themselves, but it's also for my memories, the nostalgic part. And I get excited and in a very different state when I'm listening to this kind of music. And this is what I used to clear up the mess. And I threw away tons of paper that I decluttered. And this is still I'm still in the process, as you might be able to tell here. And that is the biggest part of what I did yesterday. So what am I focusing on for today? I want to continue with this process, and I also feel sad today, and I also want to allow myself to go into and feel this feeling, to get some insights and see what is actually, be observant about it, not be going into it in terms of dwelling on the sadness itself, but really exploring my sadness and myself, knowing that this is from the perspective that I really I feel the kind of feeling, I want to feel that kind of feeling, and I want to explore myself with it. And I want to give myself time and room to do this. Also, I was really astounded yesterday in the evening when I realized that one of my friends from Austria, who is moving to Berlin, and she offered me her home, her food, her Wi-Fi, so pretty much an escape route or a safety net or something like that. And and I do the way that I see this offer, it's that it's really an honest one. It's really coming from the heart, and this is something that I appreciate big time. And I was also out of that situation yesterday. I was very much going into emotional resonance with it. I started crying because I really like how that support is actually all around me. And there are so many loving people, and I do appreciate this kind of friendship, which especially I like this idea that friends are there for each other, especially when it's hard. And this is something that I do see going on right now. And I also want to actively thank her. I did so today, starting doing so, but this is not a one-time thing for me. It's really cultivating my appreciation for these kind of friendships. And I'm really looking forward, and that's the other side, on getting the whole transition states that I see myself in, transforming it so that I will then focus on what is my primary mission and not spend so much time in this transition phase. And at the same time, I don't want to rush it if that is actually not the best thing, the most sensible thing in the long run. So I want to take care to not rush myself, but also not rush out of it, to not rushing in either direction, because my impulse to flip it, it might just be a rushed reaction. And I want to take a look and sit and hold and see what's going on. And then from that space, also go back to my original intention and update myself. That's it, what I'm focusing on for today. I wish you a legendary day. As always, if you have some feedback, I'd love to hear it, and I'm looking forward to seeing you soon, because I believe, especially in this situation, that the best is yet to come.